Welcome to another drawing from Let's Have Fun Drawing Together. Let's dive right into today's story.
Buddy and His Funky Ear, a tale of uniqueness. In a small town nestled between rolling green hills and shimmering lakes, there was a dog unlike any other. His name was Buddy, and he was a bundle of energy, always wagging his tail and running through the fields. But what made Buddy truly special wasn't just his playful nature. It was his ear. You see, Buddy had one perfectly normal floppy ear, soft and smooth like a golden retriever's. But the other ear? Oh, that was something special. It stood straight up, twitching and wiggling like it had a mind of its own. Some days, it flopped to the side. Other times, it perked up like a little flag, catching every sound the wind carried. Buddy loved his funny ear, but not everyone in town felt the same way. Chapter 1. A pup unlike any other. Buddy was born in a cozy barn on the outskirts of Mapletown, a place where everyone knew each other and every pet had a name. His mother, Daisy, was a beautiful golden retriever, and his father, Max, was a smart and energetic border collie. His brothers and sisters all had floppy ears like Daisy's, but from the moment Buddy opened his eyes, his right ear popped up and refused to fold down. "He's got personality," laughed Farmer Joe, the kind man who took care of the dogs on the farm. At first, it didn't seem like a big deal. Buddy played just like his siblings, rolling in the hay and chasing butterflies in the golden sunlight. But as he got older, he began to notice that people sometimes gave him funny looks. "What's wrong with his ear?" some children whispered. "Did he get stuck in a windstorm?" Others giggled. Even some of the farm animals found Buddy's ear strange. The chickens flapped their wings nervously whenever his ear twitched, as if it might suddenly take flight. The cows, with their big, blinking eyes, would tilt their heads and stare at him as he passed by, their tails flicking as if trying to make sense of his unusual appearance. Buddy tried to ignore it, but deep inside he wondered, "Why am I the only one like this?" Sometimes, he would sit in front of the lake, looking at his reflection. He would press his funky ear down with his paw, trying to make it stay like his other ear. But no matter what he did, the moment he let go, boing! His ear popped right back up. One evening, as the sun painted the sky in shades of orange and pink, Buddy sighed deeply. The gentle ripples in the lake reflected his face back at him, one ear flopping, the other standing tall. He thought about all the times he'd felt different, how even the farm animals reacted to his ear. "I guess I'll always be different," he murmured to himself. But little did he know, his funky ear was about to change his life forever. Chapter 2. The sounds no one else could hear. One sunny afternoon, Buddy was playing with his best friend, Milo the cat. They chased each other through the fields, tumbling in the soft grass, when suddenly, twitch! Buddy froze mid-step, his funky ear standing straighter than ever. His nose scrunched as he focused, the world around him fading into the background. "What's wrong, Buddy?" Milo asked, flicking his tail and watching his friend curiously. Buddy's ear twitched again. Mysterious. It wasn't just any sound. It was faint, a whisper carried by the wind, almost too soft for normal ears to pick up. But Buddy heard it clearly. It was a tiny whimper, a cry for help. His heart raced. "I think someone's in trouble," Buddy barked. Milo, now fully alert, followed as Buddy sprinted across the field, his ears bouncing. One flopping, one standing tall. They ran past the apple orchard and the old wooden fence, their paws kicking up dust as they neared the abandoned well near the barn. Buddy's ears twitched again, and his keen senses guided him closer. Peering over the edge of the well, his heart jumped. A tiny puppy had fallen in! The little one whimpered softly, its small body shivering in fear. Buddy barked as loud as he could, calling for Farmer Joe. His sharp, urgent yelps filled the air, and within moments, the kind farmer rushed over, his boots thudding against the dirt. "Well, I'll be," Farmer Joe gasped. "I didn't hear a thing, but you sure did." With a gentle lift, the farmer pulled the frightened puppy out of the well. The little one immediately nuzzled against Buddy, licking his face as if to say, "Thank you." Buddy's tail wagged furiously. For the first time, he felt truly proud of his unique ear. Maybe being different wasn't so bad after all. Chapter 3. The Hero of Mapletown. After that day, Buddy became famous in town. People started calling him the dog with the magic ear, because he could hear things no one else could. He found lost kittens, detected thunderstorms before they arrived, and even helped a little girl find her missing stuffed bunny hidden deep in the town's playground. One evening, as the sun dipped behind the hills, Buddy was napping under a big oak tree when his funky ear twitched again. He opened his eyes. It wasn't a normal sound. It was a low, distant rumbling. His heartbeat quickened. Buddy jumped up and ran toward the riverbank. He barked as loudly as he could, waking up Farmer Joe and the rest of the town. "The bridge!" someone shouted. "The river's rising too fast!" Everyone rushed to the bridge, and just in time! The old wooden beams were shaking, about to break under the rushing water. Thanks to Buddy's sharp hearing, the town had time to close the bridge before anyone got hurt. That night, the mayor of Mapletown called Buddy to the town square. For his bravery, kindness, and his one-of-a-kind ear, the mayor announced, Buddy is officially Mapletown's honorary hero dog. The crowd cheered, children hugged him, and even the chickens, who had once been scared of his twitchy ear, clucked in celebration. Buddy wagged his tail, feeling happier than ever. The moral of the story: your uniqueness is your superpower. Just like Buddy, we all have things that make us different, and that's a good thing. Maybe it's the way we think, the way we laugh, or something unique about our appearance. But our differences are what make us special. So next time you feel different, embrace it. Because just like Buddy and his funky ear, you never know when your uniqueness might save the day. Chapter 5. An invitation to something greater. Buddy had always loved helping others. But after saving the town from the collapsing bridge, he became more than just a local hero. He became a legend. People from all over Mapletown would stop to pet him, calling him the dog with the magic ear. One crisp autumn morning, as Buddy stretched under his favorite oak tree, Farmer Joe approached him with a proud smile. But today, the farmer wasn't alone. Standing beside him was Chief Lawson, the leader of Mapletown's rescue team. "Buddy," Farmer Joe said, scratching Buddy behind the ears, "this here is Chief Lawson. He's got something important to say." The chief knelt down, looking Buddy in the eyes. "I've heard a lot about you, Buddy. Your ear is special. It can hear things that no one else can. That's the kind of skill we need on our rescue team. What do you say, boy? Would you like to become an official rescue dog?" Buddy's tail wagged so fast it was a blur. He barked excitedly, spinning in circles before leaping onto Chief Lawson. The chief laughed. "I'll take that as a yes." Milo, Buddy's best friend, flicked his tail smugly. "I knew you were special," he purred. "Just don't forget us little folks when you become famous." That afternoon, Buddy put on a brand new red rescue bandana, embroidered with his name in golden thread. He was officially part of the team. Chapter 6. Training begins. Joining the rescue team wasn't all tail wagging and belly rubs. Buddy quickly learned that being a hero took hard work. Chief Lawson introduced Buddy to his new partner, a big, muscular German shepherd named Rex. Rex was an experienced rescue dog, trained in sniffing out missing people and alerting rescuers to danger. "Listen up, pup," Rex said, his deep voice full of authority. Being on the rescue team isn't just about having a special ear. You need discipline, courage, and quick thinking. Are you ready? Buddy straightened his posture and nodded. Over the next few weeks, Buddy trained harder than ever before. He learned to identify distant sounds that could mean danger, follow scent trails to find missing people, stay calm under pressure, even when surrounded by chaos. Quote, "Work as a team with the other rescue dogs and human firefighters." Quote, "At first, Buddy struggled. He was smaller than Rex and didn't have the same strength. But he had something no other dog had, his incredible hearing. Whenever a noise was too faint for others to detect, Buddy's funky ear twitched, leading them in the right direction. By the end of training, even Rex was impressed. "You've got guts, kid," he admitted. "You'll make a fine rescue dog." Buddy beamed with pride. Chapter 7. The Missing Hiker. One evening, Just as the sun dipped below the horizon, Chief Lawson received an urgent call. "A hiker is missing in Maple Woods," he told the team. "She went out this morning and hasn't returned. Her family is worried." The rescue team jumped into action. Rex led the group into the forest, sniffing the ground for any trace of the missing woman. But as night fell, the trail became harder to follow. The team was about to call for more searchlights when... Twitch. Buddy's funky ear stood up straight. He heard something, faint, but there, a soft, muffled voice calling for help. He barked and took off through the trees. "Buddy, wait!" Rex called, but Buddy knew what he heard. He sprinted toward the sound, weaving between trees and leaping over fallen logs. Then, he saw her. A woman was sitting at the bottom of a steep ravine, her ankle trapped between rocks. Buddy barked loudly, alerting the rescue team. Within minutes, Chief Lawson and Rex arrived. Using ropes and harnesses, they carefully pulled the hiker to safety. Tears filled the woman's eyes as she hugged Buddy. "You saved me," she whispered. Chief Lawson smiled, patting Buddy's head. "No," he said, "his ear did." Chapter 8. A True Rescue Dog. After that night, Buddy became a full-fledged member of the rescue team. Whenever someone was lost, he was the first to listen. His funky ear, once a thing of laughter, had become his greatest gift. But Buddy knew something even more important. He didn't need to be like everyone else to be a hero. His uniqueness made him special. And in the heart of Mapletown, under the warm glow of the town's streetlights, Buddy the rescue dog slept soundly, knowing that tomorrow would bring another adventure, one that only he, with his magic ear, could hear first. The moral of the story. Sometimes, the things that make us different are the things that make us great. Buddy's story teaches us that our unique qualities, no matter how small or quirky, can change the world. So, embrace what makes you special. You never know when your uniqueness might save the day.
Thank you for watching. Watch another video on our channel. Let's have fun drawing together, where another unique character embarks on a new adventure.